from fee. And that was not going into the candy store, because once I read Bastiat, I don't want to sound religious, it wasn't, it was a conversion of the mind. Once you understand opportunity cost, the world looks different to you. There's no magic. There isn't any magic in the world, and politicians can't just make things happen by saying it and shower benefits on people. Um, and Bastiat had that as one important virtue, the idea of opportunity cost. You might still be a socialist or a statist, but you wouldn't be a dumb, thoughtless one. Let me put it that way. The burden is on someone to show that there'll be net benefits to these interventions, which normally socialists and interventionists don't bother to meet that burden. They don't. It doesn't even occur to them that that it's a burden at all. I apologize for that.
You can
Um,
do it with a hammer. That usually works.
the And then the other element was the way in which he used humor, and that's grown on me over the years. I've appreciated it much more. He wasn't angry and mean spirited. He was friendly and playful and humorous, and that's something that I've come to appreciate as I've gotten older. The other thing, though, is that he demystified the state when he talks in What is Seen, What is Not Seen, which I think is really a very important essay. I'm not alone in thinking that. Lots of economists have said this essay was deeply insightful and should be read today by entering students of economics and so on. He talked about Mr. Protectionist wanting to stop the importation of iron products from Belgium. So always has little jokes about Belgians in his stories. And he says he's going to go to the border and strap on his sword and get a musket and pistols and go kill anyone trying to satisfy his own interest rather than Mr. Protectionists. And then it occurred to him, well, maybe not, because maybe they would fight back, and instead of killing them, he would be killed. And that would be terrible. So he said Mr. Protectionist resigned himself sadly to just being free like everyone else when suddenly a great idea occurred to him. He said, in Paris, there is a law factory. I can go there and get them to make a law for me, and I will make the people who pay the higher prices for my goods also pay the tax to hire the soldiers to stop them from buying at cheaper prices. It's marvelous. Well, I thought one of the things that did, besides the humor in it, is it reminded us that when we talk about controlling our borders, we're talking about force. When you talk about, as I remember years ago, people saying, well, we think drugs should be illegal, I'd say, well, what does that mean? Well, it means society doesn't approve. I said, well, you can put up a billboard to say that, or have a petition, or make a documentary saying, I don't approve of marijuana use. What you're saying is you want to use force to smash down someone's door, brutalize them, point firearms at them, discharge them, and kill them if they resist you. And if you're successful, dragging them and locking them in a cage. Let's just be honest about what it is. That's what you're proposing when you say you want marijuana to be illegal, and or any other victimless crime. Uh, and I think Bastiat put that so neatly to me. It was really transformative to just see the world, the new kind of gestalt, the new way of that the world can show up to us. So Bastiat was the most important key for me. I read